Welcome back to Cinema Crew's Point of View, and I'm here to talk about the basketball, the half-court trap on the NBA playoff preview show. I'm here back with my usual suspect, my man Jeff. What's good, Jazzy Jeff?
What's shaking, yeah.
Of course, we got Toby himself, man. Come on.
What's up?
What's up? And maybe Jordan might be there later. But I'm happy to talk about these playoffs. The season that ended, man. It's been a while since we had a show. I want to hear everybody's insights, everybody's predictions, everybody's thoughts on the season. So we got to get into this. But the first question is about the Suns. But before we get into a question about the Suns, got to bring in the world's biggest hater, also the world's biggest Suns fan. My man Dave is in the building.
What, Dave there?
Oh no! I didn't even know this was
I did not expect Dave to be here. Damn.
What's good, Dave?
Dave was right. I'm dead.
Right.
Dave, you muted, bro.
I'm
Put the
dead.
headset down. There you go.
What's good, fellas? Sorry, man.
What
I'm trying to
up?
multitask, eating dinner and shit. What up, fellas?
Yo, Dave.
World's
Tell me,
biggest
brother.
hater in the building right now.
Word.
Answer me this, guys, real quick. Don't you gotta have something in order to be hated on? All right. There's 16 games under 500. I ain't hating on that. Y'all keep y'all 31 wins. We got twice as many, yeah.
Right.
Well, like I said, it's the playoff preview show, Dave. I'm sure we get into all that, soon. But the first question about the playoffs, because the Suns don't have an opponent quite yet for the first round, but they will. But the question is, since they were such a dominant team this year, in the West, would you take the Suns or the field to win the West? I got to start with Jazzy Jeff up there. What do you think, Jeff?
Yeah, I think it's definitely the Suns. I mean, what really changed? The Golden State Warriors haven't given us any reason to feel like they're going to be a dominant team that we thought they were going to be when Draymond came back. The Memphis Grizzlies are really, really young. I know they're in the second seed, but you just really don't know what to get out of them. Dallas is still, Doncic is something to sleep on. He a little sleeper. I just don't think he got enough firepower. I wish KP would have panned out, but I don't think they got enough firepower outside of him. I mean, he a one-man show, and that can end up wearing down on him. Utah, I don't know. It's just one of the teams I don't know. Denver could be a sleeper, but I just don't see anybody outside of the Suns that I can say, you know what? I'll bet my money on it right now that they can do it because they got the experience as far as getting to the chip last year. They got the leadership. They got a scorer. They got big men. They got depth out of this world. The defense is crazy when they all come together, and the shooting is lights out. So, I mean, I really can't bet against them. I mean, they've shown me every reason to say, yeah, they definitely the head of the West.
All right, I'm going to go to Toby. Suns of the field in the West.
Gotta be the Suns. I mean, they've been the best team in the league all season, West and East. They came back with a vengeance. That's what that's how I take it as. They blew the 2-0 lead last year. It was up 2-0.
Say it again. They blew the 2-0 lead last year.
Yeah, it was up 2-0. They blew it. They lost 4 straight. They went out bad, but that's why this year they came back with a vengeance. I think they're gonna win it all, but that's further on. But they came back with a vengeance, 64-18. That's a domination. That's domination of the league. So easily the Suns. I got the Suns versus the field easily.
All right, and that's just about the West. Dave, same question to you, bro. Suns of the
field. Suns all the way.
Shocker.
Right? Yeah, nah. I think Jazz summed everything up I was going to say. Literally. He ain't tell no lie in describing our squad. I look at the war. The only teams that I'm, believe it or not, true, dead ass, like, oh my God, I'm going to bite some nails to get through them, is Spurs in the first round, if they make it, because they always play us tough, and the Grizzlies. I think we got the Warriors number. The Warriors, like you said, they've been off, yo. I don't know what's wrong with them. They've been off. The addition of Draymond, fucked with the game plan or whatever. I don't know. But the only player I think in this thing, other than the Spurs, I'm afraid of is Ja Morant, yo. Because Ja Morant is capable of taking over a game or several games in a row. So hopefully they get eliminated before we got to face them. And if so, then yeah, it's an easy trip to the finals for us.
Right.
All right. Well, before I go and give my thoughts, let's get the thoughts of Mr. Basketball himself, Jordan.
He ganged up in here today.
Miss it?
Yeah.
What's good? What up, man?
What's going on, bro?
Yo, so we all know the first question, Jordan, so right on time. And the question was, in the Western Conference, would you take the Suns or the Field to get to the finals?
Damn, you know how much I love the Warriors, bro.
You do a lot of work.
You know I love the Warriors, bro. Right now, I gotta take the Suns.
Okay.
I gotta take the Suns. Like, I don't like how Steph Curry was hurt. They've been on and off. They haven't had no chemistry. I know the big three, they played 1,000 games and won 3 chips together and all that shit, but I think it might, I'm not the biggest CP3 fan, but I think it's their year. I think it's really their year. He just got to come through. If he plays solid, if he don't, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry, but, he be kind of iffy some days, you know what I mean? Especially in the playoffs. So as long as he comes, I think as long as he show up, I'm taking the Suns.
If he's healthy, I got him.
Huh?
If he healthy, I got him. Health been always.
I want to say word, yeah. If he healthy, they solid.
All right, and I'm gonna come back to a question about that. So for me, I think the Suns this year are the 2014 Spurs, the team that lost the year before, and they came back with a vengeance after the year they lost, and the way the Spurs lost to the Heat. And the next year, if you look at it, they won like 65 games, those Spurs, and they were really on a vengeance. And then they dismantled the Heat in 5. And I could see the Spurs being like that. I do like Booker. I think he done taken a step up, this year especially. His numbers are solid, and I feel like he's really become. CP3 still to do his part, but I think Booker's really like the leader of that team now, the heart and soul, and stuff like that. And then Ayton's been surprising me too lately, and he's probably gonna earn himself some money. So, and also, I said it all year. I said it on previous shows. Their depth is what I like about them the most. Stuff like that is the depth they got. The Golden State is not about for me, it's about Steph injury more than anything. I don't even know if he's coming back at all for the first round or if he's gonna be ready. So I think that's hurting them. I think never getting Wiseman back is definitely hurting them. I think the fact that Clay is kind of like off and on. He has like a great game, and then he's like a shoddy game. I don't think Clay will be back till next year. I don't really see Ja and Memphis could be a good challenge because they beat too and they play hard. But besides that, I don't really see it out west, honestly, right now. So
who would they play after beating Minnesota? They play what, 4-5, or they play
who?
Minnesota. Memphis got Minnesota.
Right.
So who do they play after? Is that 4? Do they play a 4-5 matchup, or do they play 1-8 matchup?
They play Memphis too. They'll play Golden State. If Golden State beat Denver, they'll play Golden State in second round. Memphis 2-3.
They might be able to beat Golden State.
Who? Memphis can beat Golden State. Remember, they were like the best record in the league without Ja. They can beat Golden State without Ja.
They can definitely beat Golden State. Golden State is ripe right now, yo.
They
right.
And we don't even know what Steph coming back.
They're saying Steph could be at practice within the next 24 hours, but that's neither here nor there. We heard the same thing about Wiseman. We heard the same thing about Kuminga when he was out. We heard the same thing about Clay. It's just, it's a wait and see game with the Warriors.
Well, let's move on to some more intriguing stuff. The Nets, and we know the Nets won last night. Kyrie came out blazing. Now we got the Nets versus the hot Celtics, who've been hot for the last 50 games of the season since 2022. So they will play each other in this next round. Let me switch it up and start with Toby. Nets versus Celtics. Who wins and how many games? What do you got?
I got Boston. Got Boston in 6 games. I got Boston in 6 games if Ben comes back. If Ben comes back, I got Boston in 6. And it's gonna be a good series. It could go to 7, but I just feel like Boston's gonna win it. The Nets, everybody's banking on KD and Kyrie, but their team overall, they're really not that good. They don't really play defense. Boston is hot. Boston plays defense. Kyrie's gonna have to work harder for his buckets. Marcus Smart's gonna be on him. It's not gonna be as easy as it was yesterday. And you might push them, but the farthest 6, but easy. The farthest is 7. I'm gonna say 6. Boston is 6.
Okay.
Hasn't the Sixers fan taught you not to trust Ben Simmons?
He a Sixers fan? I thought he's a Lakers fan.
I don't know what he is.
After these Sixers. Come on, man.
It depends on the week, honestly.
Embiid MVP, man. I don't know what y'all talking about, man. Embiid MVP, man.
George, since you spoke, bro, what you got? Nets in Boston. Who wins? How many games and why?
I mean, bro, it's Nets in 7. They don't got if Robert Williams don't come back.
He's not coming back.
It's Nets in 7. Shit, it could be Nets in 6. Everybody want to say, oh, well, Tatum and Brown can match Kyrie and Kevin Durant. No, I ain't seen nothing from Jaylen Brown that showed me he can give me 40 in the playoffs. Jason Tatum, all right. But I know KD and Kyrie can give me 50 any given night. And I don't know, like, I ain't gonna lie to you. The way they played against the Sixers, they play like that against anybody, they can win the chip.
Oh, Nets?
Yeah, they can win the chip.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll get to the far out. Dave, what you think? Nets and 6. Same question. Who wins? How many games and why?
If Kyrie continues playing at the level he's been playing at over the last 3 weeks, it's gonna be the Nets in 6. He's nigh on unstoppable. Triple threat. I'm saying he's scoring in every which way you could possibly think of. And now he's available for home games, which everybody was kind of. I'm sure everybody in the East kind of had their fingers crossed that he would still keep his stance or state of New York would keep their stance or whatever. But I seen Nets in 6. Boston, they did trudge all the way back, but I don't think they have a clutch scorer or a game winner guy outside of Jason Tatum that can win this for him. So I'm calling Nets in 6. If Kyrie downgrades a little bit, then we might see Nets in 7. But Durant, he ain't going nowhere. Not in the first round.
Wow. Okay. So we got a mix of things. Jeff, what you got?
I got Boston, bro. I mean, I've been talking about Boston all season. They had the best defensive differential all season. They +7 in opponent scoring and their scoring. And over the whole entire season, Tatum is showing you he could be a star. Listen, my thing with the KD and the Nets is, right, you could put somebody on them to play them and make their game tough. KD and Kyrie, they can't lock nobody up. They barbecue chicken on defense. So, again, I'm looking at it like, all right, the Celtics can stop. They don't like Kyrie, so they definitely got an edge. They can be like, fuck Kyrie. We want to smoke with him because he bailed on them. But 2, like I said, they +7.4, which is tied for second in the league for point differential, only with the Phoenix Suns. The only 2 teams averaging a point differential like that. I mean, really, the Celtics got their number. They in prime position right now. I always say you ride the hot hand, whoever's playing the best at the end of the season. The Nets don't have any depth. The Celtics have pretty good depth. They have experience, and I'm not saying they got championship experience, but let's not forget, they've been to the Eastern Conference Finals with this core. They've been to, deep in the East before. It's not their first rodeo, and they're really bringing back a lot of the same core players. I know Horford isn't the guy he used to be, but his mental toughness is going to dominate the Nets inside. They don't have anybody. They're going to kill him inside, even if Williams don't come back. Tatum is still solid. Of course, he can give you 30 every night. And then Brown is a two-way defender, probably one of the best in the league if he really put his head to it. You add Marcus Smart, who definitely going to be in Kyrie ass, and at the same time, he can give you a night or two offensively. So I just think that and I ain't like the Celtics because I was like, damn, I don't like that Brad Stevens fingerprints over this team, but they really evolved the second half of the season and showed me something different than I was expecting. So I got the Nets. I mean, I got the motherfucking Celtics in 6. I do. I bang with that, Toby. Nuts.
Wow,
no, I don't even care who in the building.
Wow, the panel split. I love this.
Come on, Mike.
Where you
Make the right decision, Mike.
I know.
Go ahead, Michael.
Mike always got the swing vote.
I know.
They don't always make it right though.
Whatever. So, even though Brad Stevens got his imprint, Ime Udoka, their coach, Celtics, he's good. And he should have had a job, coming from the Spurs system. And if they didn't start slow, he might have been the coach of the year, candidate and stuff like that. Their defense has been really good, but part of the reason has been because of Robert Williams.
Right.
They were 20-2 before Robert Williams got hurt before that. They've been 4-3 since. So he is big for them, actually. The Celtics.
Nice. Where you going?
Hold on, man. Can I get my thoughts first, bro? What the hell?
How you compare 22 games to 7 games, but all right.
It's showing something, bro. I'm just saying. Huh? But I mean, you're right about the Nets' firepower, man. I think Jeff, you sleeping on KD defense. I think KD can play D, bro. He ain't Robert Kachicki, yo. I think you're a little bit slow on that. Kyrie, yeah, I won't say KD is. But it's just the Nets' depth for me and defensively, and I don't think Ben gives them enough. And I think the Celtics been on the string, so I hate to say it, and I know I'm gonna hate seeing when they kill KD and Kyrie when it's first round is over with. But I'm going with Boston too, man. I'm going with Boston. And they got the home court advantage too, so I'm going with Boston at 6 as well. So that's my pick because of that.
That's a smart choice.
It's the depth for me, man. Because the first round usually play more players, so I feel like the depth is going to kill them. And Seth could have a good game or a bad game, man. You know, he sometimes hit or miss. You really gonna count on Bruce Brown? You know what I mean? So it's like a lot of things you can't count.
I say they really might not need to. That's the thing. They really might not need to. If he's giving them 12, 15 points and knocking down threes, spacing the floor. I mean, Kyrie had 34 and 12 last night. Kevin Durant had 25, 11, and 5.
I know, bro, but they're gonna do that every night against Tatum, Smart, and Brown.
I would do that against the Cavaliers.
I would put my
Thank you, Toby.
I don't care. I would put my bread on it. I would put my bread on it. Hell yeah, you tripping.
Okay. I haven't seen a guy yet who locked down Durant. Name somebody who locked down Durant.
But if you give up the same amount of points as you get, then it doesn't matter.
It's not a zero-sum game though. Basketball is not a zero-sum game.
Tatum can give you 30-some all night, every night.
Ain't nobody
else bro. Tatum could give you 36 every night. He'd be averaging 36 a night. But KD will give you 25 almost every game, regardless.
Tatum is gonna do the same thing. Tatum averaged like how much? 27.
Nah, bro. But we see KD average like 35.
Bro,
in the
a bad game for KD in the playoffs is like 20.7 boards, 6 assists. Like that's not stopping nobody, bro.
Let me ask you this: like, who y'all got winning game 1?
Boston. Nets. Wait, Nets at home, right? No, Nets on the road. Boston. I got Boston winning at home, but Nets will turn it around.
Yeah, I don't know. I got the Nets winning the first one. They gonna get one.
We've seen Kevin Durant average more than 30 in the playoffs consistently.
I have
yet to see Jaylen Brown do any of that. I mean, Jason Tatum.
It's hard for Jaylen Brown to be the best player on his own team.
You know what the problem is with this Nets thing? Kyrie take more shots than KD. That's never good.
Some games. I
He's been doing it since he came back. We've been taking more shots.
When they roll the rotations over to KD's side, when they roll the zone rotations over to his side, yeah, Kyrie's gonna shoot that because he's basically they're just doubling. They're basically doubling KD without the ball. So yeah, Kyrie's gonna gun, but if KD's open, he's gonna hit him. I'm sorry, he just is. It's basketball. It's Steve Nash.
That was bad.
That's why they lost.
Westbrook and Kyrie.
He was
nobody.
So if you can Kyrie can take more shots, cool. Because he.
That's why they lost to the Hawks. He started taking them shots at the end of the game because he wanted to be the hero. Meanwhile, KD had 50, and Kyrie was trying to still close the game.
All right, but
at the end of the day, they played no defense.
They both had 50-point games.
That's their problem, yo. Especially without Ben.
They have no defense. That's why they need Ben.
I don't even say without Ben because Ben won't shoot in the fourth quarter.
But he said defense. Ben is a defender. That's all they need is somebody to defend a little bit.
Yeah,
yo, if they could put Ben, listen, if they had Ben for Tatum, I would take the Nets.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll be honest. I'll be honest. If I'm the Nets, I don't even play Ben Simmons this season. Period. I don't give a damn. I don't care. He's got so much rust to him right now that putting him in, he'll be more of a liability than an asset.
First of all,
he's a franchise now.
Well,
let him make it through a training camp with the team, and then you can talk about inserting him. But if Nash put him in, it's over for them.
Hold on, go ahead, Jordan. What are you gonna say?
I'll say let it be game 7 and it's close. All right, they're gonna play 4-on-5 here, Ben. Boom. Watch what he do, because I saw it. Me and Toby. Row 11. I'll never forget it. All right.
What Ben do?
You saw
it. We do a skyhook.
Anyway, moving forward. Speaking of Ben in Game 7, next series we're talking about Sixers versus Raptors, and this game, the series about to start, but the Raptors won the last game of the season versus Sixers. We got no Thibault in Toronto, so With that being said, let's go with Dave this time. Who you got? Who wins and how many games?
Sixers easy. First round, I'm not gonna go against Embiid. Harden, yeah, he's a shell of his former self. I think that became evident in Philly as things started to settle down after the trade. But Embiid could carry this team past this Toronto squad. This Toronto squad's not really that deep. They play hard. I like that they play hard and they play like a team. But I think Philly's got too much firepower on their side. They got a potential MVP finalist, potential MVP winner in Embiid, and I don't see anybody that's going to be able to slow him down game 1 through 4. And I'm calling a sweep. So,
calling a sweep.
Yeah, I'm calling a sweep. Yeah. I guess I don't believe in the Raptors at all. I think the Raptors are a product of a bad East.
Jeff, what you got?
I don't think the East is bad. I think it's actually kind of loaded, but I definitely got the Sixers, man. I mean, Embiid just gonna eat these boys alive, man. I mean, he gonna come in there and do damage. Listen, Harden that 20 points a game is more than what Ben was giving him. So I mean, it might not be as bad as we think it is. Really, like he get a 20-point score to go with a 35-point score.
I hear you.
I mean, I'm just saying, where the lie at? We asked for one season to been at 20. We couldn't get that. So Harden at the shell of himself, giving us 26 and 5 or 20, 10 and 5.
Right,
I'm taking that. I like that.
You right on that.
How many games?
I don't know about the tweet. I got him 4-1. I got him 4-1.
Kobe, what you got? Who wins? Well, of course you got Sixers. How many games?
For Sixers, 5 or 6 games.
All right.
Because we're not gonna have Thibault on the road. So to me, these first 2 games are gonna be crucial. I think we have to win both of those games. And then go on the road because you're not gonna have Thibault. And I feel like we're gonna people sleeping on James Harden. He hasn't been the greatest, but I feel like we're gonna get a good Harden game. Like we're gonna get one of those games, maybe in Toronto or in the next round, where it's like, okay, this is why we got him, to help him beat out in this situation. He's not gonna be all the way. He's not gonna finish the season on this note where he's just ass. He still gets dimes. A
lot of dimes.
Yeah. That's good. Embiid is unstoppable. Toronto has nobody to guard Embiid. That's why they're gonna, win this series.
Easy.
Jordan, what you got? The nervous Nelly over there. What you got?
I mean, I would say, of course, I got the Sixers. What's funny is I don't even think I've seen some shit like they're not even favored though.
To win the series?
Yeah.
It might be this close.
Gambling. Why it's called gambling? They do that on purpose, bro.
I didn't see that.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I got the Sixers.
I'm about to check now.
I got the Sixers in 6. When I first saw it, bro, it was something about they was like I don't know. It might have been on ESPN or some shit, but it was like 52% of people were picking the Raptors. What the hell?
Oh, that's people who picking it because the Sixers favorite. They trying to get the points.
Right.
Sixers in 6 because it's still the Sixers. They ain't sweeping nobody because they don't. So they give up shit too much, and Doc gonna lose in one game. So it's either gonna be 5 or 6. Joel gonna average 30. I ain't tripping. Matisse Thybulle not being there. We don't need to worry about VanVleet. Siakam, whatever. So,
he be giving it to y'all though. Siakam, I will lie.
Ain't no Kawhi Leonard this year.
I'm saying, but he personally be giving it to y'all, but I still go to Sixers 2 and 5. I think he's going to dominate.
Center?
Huh?
Do he play center? Who they center? Don't he play center?
Nah, he'll play center. Nah, he played forward. Yeah, his skinny ass. You think he's call him Slim Jim?
Who they center?
I don't know.
Who cares? They done.
No matter. 5. Yeah, I'm moving forward on that. And I think Embiid want to show he should win the MVP in that first round too. So
listen though, didn't the MVP used to get given out like the first round?
Second round. It used to be like back in the day. I think it's like the second round they do it now.
Second round,
yeah. He definitely gonna solidify that shit this week.
Gotta get to the second round.
We'll get to that at the end of the show. Denver, Golden State. This is an intriguing one to me. But who wins? Why? How many games? Jordan, who you got, bro? Well, you like Golden State probably.
I mean, this is rough because we don't know what's up with Steph. I mean, I don't know if I like them getting out the first round against Denver with no Steph. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. They don't really have the size, right? I don't believe in Kevin Looney. So, I don't know. I had to put my money on it. I mean, I'm going to put my money on the Warriors.
Okay. How many games?
I think it'll be close, though. I think it might go 6 or 7.
Okay. Jeff?
I'm gonna go with Denver all the way. I mean, just saying we don't know what Steph's gonna be like is already it for me. Like it's already over. No Steph, no shot. Clay not who he is yet. Draymond, we already know Draymond is a 10-point, 10 assist, 10 rebound guy max. He's trash. Nobody's stopping Joker. Joker got to prove something too because he think he should be MVP. Really. So it's still a lot out there for him to prove. The team really been playing solid. I mean, for them to have lost everything that they did in Michael Porter Jr. and never got Murray back. So for them to really be in this position to be the 5 seed is really, really good in a sense, honestly. In a heavily loaded West that was supposed to be so great. But I got Denver doing this thing in probably about 6 games, and I'm gonna give them 6 because I don't discount Steve Kerr. I think they still got some young potential talent. Denver might let up a little bit of a game or two just because they don't have that jugger, that killer instinct like that. But I definitely don't see the Golden State Warriors beating the Denver Nuggets in this series at all.
Dave, what are your thoughts? Denver.
Yeah. This is actually to me the most intriguing matchup in the West. The Warriors. At the beginning of the year, they looked like world beaters. When they had their full complete team out there. Then of course, you lose Draymond, and that messed you up on defense. Then you get him back, and it messed you up even more on defense. He's right that Draymond is a 10-10-10 guy. He may explode for 18 points, but it's not going to be a game changing 18 points. Denver, on the other hand, has Joker, and when you got a guy, I think of that caliber, he'll carry his team to a victory. Right now, I don't think that Golden State's got their carry guy. And y'all keep saying, depends on what Steph looks like. Like, it feels like, and just tell me if I'm wrong, but it feels like Steph is being rushed back from his injury.
He is.
Like, they're kind of like, hurry up, get that out on the practice court. Hurry up. And if it's not the case, it's most likely going to be a re-injury like that. Usually that's how that shit works. If I had to put money down, I'll probably go Nuggets. I'll probably go Nuggets in 7 because because like I said, if Steph was coming back and he was 100% healthy, he'd been in practice ready, he was ready to go, it would be Warriors. But again, that question mark, that's the hugest question mark in the West right now, is what Steph Curry's going to do.
I'm saying we already coming in with question marks.
Yeah.
So let me hear what you got.
And plus, not only that, but Murray may come back for the playoffs also. And if he does in this Warriors series, this Warriors in 6.
Very tough matchup. Joker is like Luka, like how Brown used to be, where they get everybody involved and they just control, the offense. It's amazing to see. But I'm gonna go with Golden State.
Wow.
Because I feel like Steph will come back. And even if it's not in this game, I still feel like they could probably steal a game, maybe without Steph. Clay might have a hot night. I don't know. I feel like Golden State isn't gonna go out that easy. I got Golden State in 7. Steph coming back, now having to kill himself to win, just having to hit some threes to get him through the next round.
Okay, I agree with a lot of what you said. Nobody has mentioned Jordan Poole yet, actually, and I feel like Jordan Poole
is a bucket.
Yeah, Jordan Poole is a bucket.
You said you thought that he should start.
I know. I did.
Over who? Over Clay?
I think right now, while Clay not really back yet, honestly, I think Clay is just not. My problem with Clay is Clay's inefficient as hell right now. Like, he shoot mad shots, but he missed mad shots. I still can't name Denver starting 5. That's my problem. So I feel like that, I love Joker. Joker's just so good, man. He really, really is. He is like Luka in that way, like Brown was. He just really, really, he can barely jump, but he's just so good at what he does.
You know what he needs to, though.
Yeah.
84 is wingspan, man. That should have jumped for you.
But I like what Toby said about the Warriors in 7. And I feel like if they go to a game 7, that'll be 2 weeks from now. And by then, if Steph is still banged up, he'll be much better by game 7. So I feel like if it does go 7, I'm taking the Warriors back and Golden State with the more healthier Steph and, to make the roster deeper. So I'm going to go with Golden State in 7, too.
I think the Nuggets, too, their length is going to bother the Warriors, man. I mean, they got a lot of lengthy guys. They might not be household names. But look, they got about, 7 dudes averaging double figures.
And they got both Green. They got Jermichael Green. They got Jeff Green. over there. They got a bunch.
You know what I'm saying? So again, like I don't. It's if it ain't a guarantee for the Warriors, I ain't with it.
We can't underestimate. Honestly, I mean, like if Steph comes back, no matter the chemistry or not, we can't just underestimate them. So we can't just sit here and not think about what they've done, what they've proven, three of them on the court together.
You smoking right now.
Playoffs is a whole different ballgame, man.
I mean, we're talking about a team who went to the finals 5 straight years in a row, didn't they?
Yeah, 5 times.
That shit catch up to you.
Come on now. I mean, I hear you. I feel you.
And he already had fragile legs anyway.
Right. But they already know what they got to do.
I think Denver will get game 1. I don't think Steph will be all the way back healthy. And I think Denver's best bet is to put him out early. Try to win it in 5. But if it goes 7, I'm definitely going with the Dubs, on that thing. And
listen, Joker gonna get all the bigs in trouble. The Warriors gonna have to play super small, and they gonna kill him in the slow game.
That's the only way the Warriors win is if they get Joker in trouble.
Yeah, they not gonna do that.
That's the only way I think they win this.
He gonna get everybody else in trouble.
Unless of course, Steph comes back healthy. If Steph comes back healthy, it's just gonna be a shootout.
What happened?
We know he's not healthy. We know that. Dave, you're right. They rushing him back because they like, yo, we gotta have you right now. So
it's gonna be. What Dave said is right though. This is gonna be the most intriguing series in the whole West in the first round. I think it's gonna be really, really good back and forth. Speaking of guards who are not always healthy, let's go to the next series: Jazz versus Mavs. And Luka got kind of injured on the last game of the season. So Toby, what you think? Jazz versus Mavs, who wins and how many games?
That was going to be a good series before Luka got hurt. That was going to be a good series, but now that Luka's hurt, with that calf strain injury, I got Utah probably sweeping them. I mean, they probably will sweep them. I don't know if Luka is he even going to play in the first game? I don't know. It's a left, but I mean, Utah is probably either sweep or gentleman sweep. Either way, because Luka is hurt. He just got hurt on Sunday. It's not like he got hurt a few weeks ago and he's nursing this up. He just got hurt on Sunday. So come on, Jazz gentleman sweep. Luka, especially if he's not 100%. I don't expect him to be 100% with that calf strain. Anything could happen with that. It could get more serious if you try to push yourself too far. So. Yeah, Utah. Even I don't even believe in Utah, But the Mavs just lost Luka. That's their offense. That's their team. So I'm going Utah 5.
Jeff, what do you think, bro? Jazz.
Got the Jazz, man. Jordan Clarkson is a bucket. That's a bucket. I don't know what y'all talk about, but Jordan Clarkson can come off the bench and give you fire any game.
Jordan Poole better than Jordan Clarkson, yeah.
I'm taking Poole, bro. All Jordans get buckets. Come on,
fuck out of here.
You know what? You lucky, bro.
Come on, you man. Lucky, bro. Jordans get buckets,
bro. You lucky, bro. But no, I definitely got the Nets. I mean the Nets. Here we go. The Utah Jazz. I mean, they got everything they need. They got their boy D Mitch. They still got Gobert. Sad to say, he's a walking rebound. And he's defense inside. He can lock it all up. If Luka's not healthy, it's a problem. They got Clarkson come off the bench and score. They still got Bogdanovich, who can really hit the three. He can get his game balling. So, again, I just think they got enough to beat them. I don't, further than this round, I don't know. But I definitely think they got enough to beat these cats and without a problem. I mean, especially if Luka is hampered. I mean, who their second best scorer? Tim Hardaway, who getting like 100-something million for doing what? Like, I mean, so,
Nah, it's the other ball. It's the other guard. What's his name?
Brunson?
Yeah, Brunson. Yeah, Brunson's brother.
Exactly. Point taken.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? He's no walking bucket. So yeah, I got the Jazz. Come on, doing away with the Magic. I mean, doing away with the Mavs in this one, especially if Luka ain't healthy. If Luka healthy, then I got the Mavs.
Okay, all right. Dave, what do you think,
bro? Yeah, I'm on the same boat, man. I think the Jazz got this. Even before the Luka injury.
Oh, wow.
I'm serious. I was thirsty to see a Luka versus Donovan Mitchell matchup. Donovan Mitchell is one of my favorite players in the league, hands down. I think he's like the equivalent of like a 5-tool player in baseball. Definitely changes the game. Yeah, Donovan Mitchell's a beast, bro. Like, yeah. Anyway, paired with Clarkson, paired with Gobert. I think they just got too much for Dallas to like handle. I mean, I understand Davis Bertans has been okay over there, but he's not gonna do anything against Rudy. Luka is injured, for sure. They talking about he was riding a bike or something like that today. Riding a bike is a lot different than running 5 miles a game. So definitely see the Jazz jumping out to at least an early lead in the series, and then probably just finishing it off with some tough games down the stretch.
How many games?
I'm calling probably 6, maybe 7. It all depends on when Luka gets back.
Word.
Yeah.
Jordan,
Luka
what you got, bro?
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, Jordan, what you got, bro?
So I mean, no Luka throughout the entire series. We're talking.
He gonna play. He definitely.
Yeah, he's gonna play. Yeah, he'll play. He got hurt.
So
Might be a shell of himself.
St. Brown we talking about.
Oh my god! Hater of the year, bro.
I love it.
Got tweak his ankle and sit out.
Uh,
Anyway, what you mean you love it, Jordan?
Because bro. I mean, listen, we don't need to talk about the Lakers because they're not in the show.
You're right.
They ain't in this show, and they ain't in. You know what I mean? So it's all right.
All right, Luka, go ahead. What you gonna say, bro?
I got the Jazz in 6. I like Donovan Mitchell too. Donovan Mitchell turns up in the playoffs too. He don't play around. He just needs some other help when they get further into playing against. You know what I mean? He needs some more help because Gobert and Connolly and whoever else they got ain't working because they're gonna get bounced in the second round. So.
That I agree with. I think if it was a healthy Luka, they probably get bounced in the first round. I think this is the Jazz' last hurrah. I said this earlier this year. I think Quinn Snyder gets fired. I think they might break up the team with Gobert after this playoff run. I think that but they'll probably squeeze by a 6, like you said, because of the whole Luka factor. But I don't really believe in the Jazz. Like I said, I think it's their last run right here. Like
Gobert needs to learn how to shoot the 3 ball, man. If you know how to shoot the 3, they be all right.
What happened, Jordan?
No, I said I feel like you can never just not think about the Lakers because I feel like you only said that because you want Snyder to be our coach.
I don't. This guy.
And Mark Jackson might come.
I want Mark Jackson, bro. That's what I want.
I want Mark Jackson too. Yo, trust me. I want Mark Jackson to go there.
Why you want Mark Jackson, Nate?
What?
Why you want Mark Jackson?
Because he can't do that with that squad. He can't do that with that squad. The best thing Mark Jackson can do for the Lakers is suit up. All right, that's the bottom line. He suit up. He'll be the second best player on that team, yo. Straight up, yo.
Wow.
So,
yeah. Shots, more shots fired. I don't really want Quinn Snyder, not off topic, but because he ain't showing up with the Jazz. And the Jazz, he had talent. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
they never had enough talent, though, bro. Come on.
I think Gobert been the main.
He had decent enough talent.
Overrated. I'm not even gonna lie.
He never got past second round though, bro.
He never got past second round.
Because they don't have enough talent to get.
It was up 3-1, wasn't they?
Yeah. On the Clippers. They came back and beat them. Yeah.
It was 3-1 up against the Nuggets in the bubble too, I believe.
And they lost the game without Kawhi. Remember, because Kawhi got hurt versus the Jazz.
I never thought Connolly, Bogdanovic, whoever, O'Neal, they're starting 5, and whoever else they got. Like, first of all, I'm not a Rudy Gobert fan. Like, you can find any 7'2" to go do what he's doing. Like, and you gave him $200 million. Like, Clint Capella with the Rockets was basically what Rudy Gobert is doing right now for the Jazz. Like, I'm not a big fan. I hate that's number 1.
Capella could run. This dude can't.
Damn, y'all down on Gobert a lot.
I mean, I'm not gonna disrespect Gobert like that. He's a little bit overrated, but he has multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards.
3.
That's a lot.
Bro, he's 7'2", weighs like 100.
That's still something, man. There's been a lot of 7'2" people that haven't been Defensive Player of the Year though. They're just running around in the league, just going in and out the league.
Gobert bought 3 of the things, yo. That's crazy, bro.
That's 3. That's a lot.
But they're not going anywhere. They need another superstar, or he needs to leave.
All
right. Well, let's move forward, man. So this one, I know y'all. Well, we're gonna see, but I don't know how many games y'all will say. So we got Wolves now, because after Wolves won the championship last night, according to Pat Beverly. So we got the Wolves and the Grizz in the first round now. And so who wins? How many games and why? Let's start with you, Jordan. This time.
Ooh, yo,
you acting like this hard? Come on, bro.
Yo, I'm picking the Grizzlies to win the series.
Right.
But I think they might go to 6 games. I ain't gonna lie. They might go to 6 games. Only reason why I say that is because I like what Minnesota can bring to the table. If you look at both teams, they're not identical, but you can kind of see the similarities. Young, they can run, they can play D, they can space the floor. They got the athletic one superstar, Ja and Anthony Edwards. They got it, and if you look at it,
Edwards ain't no superstar. What you talking about, man? Yo, bro.
Did you see him last night, bro?
Wow,
Anthony Edwards is about to be a superstar, bro. Did you see what he looked like last night?
He ain't even an all-star team yet, bro. You got to slow down a little bit.
I'm saying, bro, he's about to be a superstar. That's what
Okay, all right. Go ahead, keep going. I'm sorry.
But when you look at just like, I just feel like there's just similarities between the two teams. I think obviously the Memphis has the edge because I think just overall, probably just a better team. But I don't think it's gonna be like, oh, Grizz get them out in 4 or 5. No,
okay.
It could go 7 in my opinion. If Minnesota can play up to their potential, I think they could take the Grizzlies to 6 or 7. Because who else is going to show up for Memphis? Like the young core, who can you count on? None of them have been to the offs.
Okay, Jeff, let me go to you, man. Just kind of.
Yeah, man. I got the Wolves beating the Grizzlies.
Wow.
I got the Wolves beating the Grizzlies, bro. Who gonna stop Cat on the Wolves? Who gonna stop Cat on the Grizzlies, bro?
Wow.
Come on, man.
Bro.
Look,
they got Steven Adams, bro. They got Steven Adams.
Yo, hold on, man. That's the biggest upset alert we got right now.
That right there is a violation.
Steven Adams, bro.
Listen, man. Hold up. I gave you a time. Listen, man. Steven Adams ain't stopping Cat, bro. I'm just not really even trying to hear that. Not only is he not stopping Cat, I think the Wolves do got enough potential talent. I mean, you add in D'Angelo Russell and you add in Ant-Man, and even though Beverly is not really that crazy of a player, he one of those mute players who just do a bunch of dumb stuff, a bunch of little stuff to fill up the stat sheet, and a little mental stuff to keep the team overboard. Again, I don't see the Grizzlies having no other leader besides Ja, and he's already shown that he's going to miss a couple of games because he's a little fragile and he light in the ass. He acts like about 180 soaking wet. So I really get this joint to the Wolves, man. Like this joint gonna be the shocker. Like this gonna be the upset of the whole thing because Karl Anthony Towns is really trying to prove some shit, and nobody on the Grizzlies is like a defender against him. He gonna kill Adams. He gonna bring him out to the 3. He gonna take the smaller guys in the post. Like I said, don't be shocking if Russell had one of them breakout series and the Grizzlies. Listen, the Wolves hear all this shit we talking like, oh yeah, they won the championship. They gonna mess around. They gonna beat the Wolves, the Grizzlies. I'm telling you, mark my
I
word.
wouldn't be shocked. I feel Jeff. I wouldn't even be
They
shocked.
got a lot of good players.
Jeff, for you go.
Minnesota's talented, bro.
Before I move for how many games, Jeff? You said for the
you know what? It might go 7, but they gonna win.
Okay.
It might go 7.
I'm looking around at you, bro. What you got, bro?
I don't know how people are picking Minnesota to beat. It just, I think I seen Charles and Shaq said it too. I'm like, yo, they went 19-2 without Ja. Or I think it was 20-2 or whatever.
20-2, yeah.
I mean, come on. I mean,
remember when he came back? Remember when Ja came back and they started booing because they were like, "Oh, you're a worse team without Ja."
No, I didn't see that, but I mean,
see that either. But all right,
the better team is gonna win the series. I mean, Cat. He's talking about Cat like Cat just didn't have a horrible game yesterday. Like he did it in
one game, my boy.
Who was on him in that game? Like
look, man.
nobody. Like he just did all that shit. Yeah. And he's shooting a lot of threes too. I mean, come on, Adam is gonna box him out the paint, keep him off the boards. And yeah, I got the Grizzlies. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say 5 or 6. I'm just gonna say 6.
I'm with Jordan. Who else can you count on besides Ja?
The team, they won without him.
Regular season, bro.
I don't need to count on it. They have a regular season
point. But Toby, that's a valid point. I'm picking the Grizzlies to win. Oh, I'm not shocked if they lose. I'm not. Because I'm not shocked. I wouldn't be shocked, bro.
Both teams are, when it comes to the playoff, both teams have inexperiences. They both Cat went to the playoffs one time. John them was just in the playoffs last year.
D'Lo.
In fact, they beat Golden State.
D'Lo, they got Beverly. They got the boy Prince.
Who?
The boy Tayshaun Prince.
Okay.
They got Michael Beasley, who might give you a game.
Okay.
They got some.
I got
nobody
the
in
Grizzlies,
Memphis
man.
has any experience except for Steven Adams.
That's so bad.
Saying, bro.
From the people that
Surprised I didn't hear about that, yo.
Hey, so Kobe, would you be
That's
shocked
crazy.
if the Wolves won?
I would be shocked if the Wolves won. Yes.
All right.
The Grizzlies are the second seed.
I know.
You act like we never saw that, though, bro.
When was the last time?
Bro.
And the teams that usually beat the seven is usually like a shocker. Like it's gonna be a. I don't remember the last time that happened. I think the Spurs back in the day, or the Mavericks back in the day when they lost to Golden State, like that type of shit. That shit rarely happens. It ain't happened this
rarely.
Yo, this team got a bunch of nobodies on it, bro. I don't know none of the Grizzlies.
They have a 50. They have the.
That's your fault, though. That's your fault, man.
I mean,
That's
I
your
know
fault,
who
Jeff.
they are, though, Dave. But they ain't like nobody. I can be like,
Minnesota has 3 stars, like 3-star players. Like you can make the case. Minnesota has 3 go-to players.
Let me get David here, bro. What you picking, bro? Who
So I don't know if any of y'all ever played like card-based games where you're like, I laid out my Magic +3, but bro, this is not that. This is how people talk about. I'm serious. This is how people talk about basketball. They're like, this guy's got this star, you got that star, so this star's gonna beat that star. That's not the way it works. If you never heard of Desmond Bane and Dylan Brooks, you're gonna learn about them in the first round, bro.
I'm with you. I like them.
The Wolves don't stand a chance. They're gonna get swept the fuck out straight up without a broom. Without a broom, they're just gonna hands.
I like them. I like them too.
I like the Wolves. I like the Wolves too. I think they're young. I don't think they're ready. Straight up, I don't think they're ready. Yo, like Ant-Man. I had the most coldest take conversation with my brother today. Him trying to convince me that Anthony Edwards is better on the Wolves than Cat.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm like, when I brought up the 16-17 game, he said that 16-17 was empty points. But that same game, Edwards had 5 3-3. All right, so Anthony Edwards is not ready. Anthony Edwards is a dunk. He is high explosive. He's high motor. He gets up and down the floor faster than almost any point guard I ever seen. But he's not experienced yet. Wolves, they got themselves a backbone of a team, but Memphis is gonna break that shit. All right. First round, I'm sorry. Memphis doesn't have one player that can stop Ja. Not one player that can stop Ja. Ja might pop 40 games. Huh?
How many games?
He said sweep. 4.
Sweep?
4, maybe 5, maybe a gentleman's sweep. Maybe a gentleman's sweep, yo. If Cat comes alive, it gives another 60 and 17. Yeah.
Next year, Edwards is going to be the best player.
Next year, this might be reversed, Jordan. You're right. Next year, this might be reversed. The Wolves might be better than the Grizzlies next year. But this year, I can't see it. No way. No way.
There's no pressure on Edwards right now.
There doesn't have to be.
The Memphis Grizzlies play an up and down kind of game. That falls right into the wolf trap. Like, they don't want to set up their offense.
I love the play on words.
They don't want to set up no offense. They just want to get up and down the court and score. And I'm telling you,
Pat Bev gonna get in Josh shit. I ain't saying he gonna stop him. I'm not saying he gonna stop him.
Pat Beverly gonna get embarrassed like he usually do when he face somebody high level.
Caliber.
Why?
Yeah.
He guards mid-level dudes. And he's a good defender. I ain't gonna take that away from him. But he guards mid-level dudes and he come out like he the king. Like he just stopped LeBron. Like, bro, no. All right. Whenever he faces a high-level dude, he get torn to shreds. All right, that's been proven every single year in the playoffs. I don't think Pat Beverly got a ring, right?
Nah.
There you go. There's a reason for that.
I love this. I love the wolf trap, but I'm gonna go with
it's a wolf trap.
I'm gonna go with man. I'm more with David Toby, man, with the Grizz, man. I just think that they are deep, listen, first of all, they're well coached. That's number one. Because you gotta be well coached to go 20-2 without just giving him your best superstar. I think they got a better coach than the Wolves. And Cat, I like Cat. I actually do like Cat. I think Cat's done show me a lot this year. He might really be the best 3-point shooting big man. Like he a bucket. Ant-Man is inconsistent though. Still, Jordan. Like
extremely.
Right now, I think maybe 2 years he might be the best player on the team. I don't think still next year. Actually,
who? Anthony Edwards?
Yeah.
He might be the best player on the team by next year.
He's going to be the best player on the team next year, bro.
Next year he might be the best player.
He already averaged 21, bro.
Yeah.
He averaged 21 the second season.
But what else did he do, though?
I mean, his
again,
jump shot is improving. What you gonna do? You're not gonna play on him, so you got to play off him. Once he's consistently hitting the jump shot, like Ja, they're kind of similar.
Yeah,
like you see the evolution of Ja the last 3 years. This is Ja's what, 3rd or 4th year? Or third year?
Yeah, but Cat gonna give me 10 rebounds plus he gonna shoot 40% from 3. I'm gonna take Cat still.
I like.
You going with the Wolves, Mike?
No. I want to. But I don't think it's. But listen, hold on. I don't think it's like the sweep with Dave. But I do think I will say Grizz is 6, only because I really think Ja could take over the series, bro. Like he really can. He like that, yo. Like Ja's like.
Man, he missed 21
young AI, bro.
They can put Edwards on him, and he can match his athleticism.
I don't know about
athleticism and defensive skill is 2 different things entirely.
I feel you. But I mean, I feel you.
Like Bruce Bowen was never the fastest dude in the league or most athletic dude in the league, but damn, he can lock somebody down.
But you know he couldn't guard Ja.
No, there's certain players you just can't guard with anybody.
So I'm saying, like if you, I mean, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ja reminds me of like a younger AI, honestly.
Yeah.
Listen. This gonna be the mentality. If Ja feel like he gotta do it all, they in trouble.
I don't think so. I don't think he has that feeling. I think that 3-headed monster between Bane, Brooks, and him.
You didn't even mention Jackson.
We're not even there yet, bro.
Don't mention Jackson. He ain't like that.
Yeah.
He not like that.
Jackson might be the 5th player of the year this year, bro.
He not like that, bro. He not like that.
I like Brooks and Bane because them two complement Ja super. Super well. But are they going to show up?
I think so. I think so, especially against a young Wolf squad. I think so.
Well, we're gonna talk about that. Well, they might fall to that Wolf trap. I don't know. We're gonna see. But
the Wolf trap.
Let's move forward, man. Bulls and Bucks. Well, we're pretty who's gonna win, but let's see how many games and why. Dave, let's start with that Bulls and Bucks. What you got, man?
Bucks 5. Bucks is 6.
Wow.
I got Bucks in 6.
So no sweep this time, huh?
No. The Bulls are too good. Bulls are very tough defensively. I don't think they're tough enough to stop a Giannis for 7 straight games, or in this case 6 straight games. I was gonna give him 5, but I didn't want to discount the Bulls' heart. I didn't want to discount the Bulls' heart. Plus, the Bulls are gonna get a 3. Well, they're gonna get, if they go, they're gonna get 3 home games before the Bucks get 2. So I think the Bucks are what? Bucks are seeded what?
3.
What's the higher seed? What's 3?
Yeah, Bucks are the higher seed. So the Bucks will get the first 2 home games. Chicago get the next 3, and then they'll probably win it back in Milwaukee.
You was right.
Yeah. Oh shit.
5.
Yeah. So. I'm calling Bucks in. I'm calling Bucks in 6.
Jeff, what you got?
Man, come on, man. You know I got the Bucks repeating. Like, let's put it on tap right now. Like, no reason in the world they can't. They got Brook Lopez back. They added Ibaka. I'm not saying he's great as Ibaka. They still got Middleton, Drew Holiday, and Giannis. I'm telling you, they the most nobody's talking about the champs. I don't understand why. Like, Giannis is still doing 30 and 30, 10 rebounds and assists. And I'm telling you, this is gonna be the one team that's gonna break up the whole Philly Nets in the finals thing. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a problem. The Bucks got them. I give them 5. I give Levine and DeRozan 1 game to go nuts and get all their fans behind them. But the Bucks ready to come through, man. Y'all, nobody's talking about the Milwaukee Bucks defending champs. They said they got the most. Look, Giannis, Lopez, Middleton, Drew Holiday. That starting 4 in anybody is locked down. Like, I'm telling you, they could really shut teams down, and I don't understand why nobody's really talking about them. They really had the second best point differential in the East from scoring and defending. So nobody really talking about them. Remember earlier in the season, they was down like 6 and 5, and they moved up to 3 because Embiid went nuts. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, the Bucks in 5, and I got them going for the Larry.
Okay. Hey, man, I feel you on that. I think it was good for them to get Lopez back. You know, he wasn't there for the whole season. So
perfect timing too.
Yeah, he came back. And he already played about 10 games, so he came back.
And you've been big on Lopez, so I'm shocked that you not understanding where I'm coming from.
I ain't say nothing yet.
I always loved Lopez, and you know I always loved Lopez. But
I like
he's playing well too.
I like what he does for their depth because he moves Bobby Portis back to the bench, so it helps them.
Oh my gosh!
Hey Dave, man, Jeff just said he got the Bucks repeating, man. Don't look good for your sons, I guess, man.
The Bucks repeating the whole to be champions?
Larry.
To be champions?
Larry.
What?
Why not? Where they get worse at? Where they get worse? Where they get worse?
They didn't have to get worse. We got better.
We got the same team back that y'all just got cracked in the 4 straight smacker at the end, right? You're only as good as your last performance. The last time y'all was there, y'all got smacked 4 straight after that, right?
We're only as good as our last performance, man. But you're gonna have to take with our Western Conference Finals when we win the Western Conference Finals with our performance.
We'll wait for that. 4 straight.
It was 4-1 last year.
Yo, it was 4. It was 4-2. It was 4-2. We won the first.
They were Suns were 2-0. They lost 4-2.
I said, Jeff, you was trying. I was ready to say, "Damn, I don't remember all that."
Yeah, they get worse. Bobby Portis got better. They added Ibaka as another kind of. I'm telling you, they got it.
Well, Ibaka makes them older, but okay, I'll take that.
But it's still another body to throw at Embiid.
Embiid, we ain't got Embiid.
I ain't talking about y'all. I'm just talking about to get through the East.
Yeah.
You know
you'll be lucky if the Bucks make it back to the finals.
And then on top of that, Ibaka brings Ayton out the paint.
I don't know.
Giannis can go more in there.
I don't know that they can even beat Brooklyn.
You bugging? It just all right. That's cool.
This is
hey, Toby, man, Bucks and Bulls, man. What you got? How many games to watch,
bro? Bucks and 5. I mean, the Bulls, they had a good season. I mean, once they lost my man Lonzo, they never was the same. They lost Alex Caruso for a little bit too. Yeah, even lost Zach LaVine for a little bit too. But they haven't been the same because of all the injuries. So I mean, they still made it to the playoffs, solid season. But Bucks in 5.
Jordan, what you got, bro? How many games?
Bro, I got the Bucks in 5.
Okay, simple. I kind of agree. I don't think LaVine never came back right for some reason. Like he never.
No, he hasn't.
Yeah,
I thought that was just me that noticed that, but you're right.
And a different LaVine. The DeRozan addition to me, I think they got too much on the floor. I think DeRozan's
been carrying them, bro.
I know, but DeRozan has taken the ball out of Zach's hands, and I think
he hurt. He been hurt since All-Star break.
I think it was
when he was healthy, it was working out perfectly fine.
Right.
Nice.
But Zoe helped it too, like you said.
They were number 1 in the league at one point, right?
Yeah,
I
was healthy.
I called that was fool's gold back then.
That was nice. They was nice.
But I'm gonna go with the Bucks. I mean, for everything we already said about the Bucks, I think that Giannis been like a sleeping giant, kind of like crazy because I feel like Giannis haven't been dominant, but still averaged 30 on 12. Like they haven't even been dominating.
30 in 30 minutes.
He's been dominant to me. He's been dominant to me.
Really? All season? I feel like he hasn't been like.
He's been dominant for majority of the season.
I'll say this.
That's regular now.
When he has to be, like in certain games, you can tell, like, oh, this is fine with Giannis.
Like against the Sixers when he blocked and B shot at the end. That's domination.
You can tell, like, all right, you ain't have to say all that, bro.
I'm just saying, man. It's a good example, man.
You ain't have to say all that, bro.
You punched this shit. Man, he said it.
Listen, some people got Giannis's. Well, we're gonna get to that later on.
We're not doing that, man. We're not doing that.
Well, we talked about Jeff talked about how the Bucks been overlooked. You know who else been overlooked? The number 1 seed in the East, the Heat. So my question to you guys: why they overlooked and why nobody pick? What y'all thoughts about the Heat? Whatever. Toby, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean they don't have a true takeover guy. Jimmy Butler is good, but he's not a true takeover guy. Like they have a good team, but they just don't have that guy. I feel like that's what it is. Like if Jimmy Butler, if you put anybody else, like one of the great players on that team, they will be a little bit more fair. But since Jimmy Butler is like their number 1 guy, really, it makes people doubt them. Because I remember when they played the Brooklyn Nets. It was on a Saturday. I think did the Nets win that game? I don't remember, but I mean, I think it's because of Jimmy Butler. To be honest, they have a good team. top to bottom, but they don't have a number one guy.
So do you give them a shot to go to the finals?
I mean, they're the number one seed, so they got a shot, but they are definitely beatable. I mean, they're definitely beatable. They're beatable. They're beatable.
Jeff, think about the Heat, and do you give them a shot to go to the finals?
The Heat is they deep. I'm gonna tell you that, but I agree with Toby. It's not that one guy on there you be like, yo, every night he giving me 30 points a game. Jimmy King, he's clutch, but he gotta get to the clutch. And if he's playing both ways, he's a little older, a little longer in the tooth. And you know that team got a lot of great defenders, but no like prominent scorer, like guaranteed scorer. I don't got them getting to the finals. They could end up knocking off Brooklyn. Let's keep it real. If they gotta eat them, they could end up knocking them off because look, they got a lot of tough defenders to throw at KD and them. They got Bam, Jimmy, PJ Tucker. Then they bring her off the bench with score. Kyrie ain't trying to stop nobody. He just want to score so he can go match a match. They got championship pedigree within the organization. I mean, they got none. They got Lowry. They could beat the Nets.
All right. Well, Joe, what you think about the Heat? And do you give them a chance to go to the finals?
Anybody can be beat. I agree in terms of the Heat. The Heat has a lot of depth. I think we sleep on their depth. And I don't agree, Jeff, in terms of you saying that they don't have basically a closer or a number one guy. I think you're saying that because throughout the season, I think the way they work things, I think they got everybody involved. They got everybody's confidence up. They got Tyler Herro coming off the bench, averaging 20. Therefore, when they get into the playoffs, he can continue to do that. We saw Jimmy lead this team to the finals 2 years ago.
That's facts.
By himself. Like, I'm not sure we've seen anybody, like, everybody was saying, like, yo, that was one of the, like, that, like he had an amazing finals, even though they got killed.
Half the team was injured.
But you can say
got hurt
because they're playing the Lakers. That's what happened to them. But you know that happens.
Well, Lakers are usually beating up on injured squads anyway. But
right, and they were definitely injured for sure. But right, I mean, you can say like, for me, you know, I that was probably like a top 5 final performance I've ever seen for me. Like I was amazed. You feel me?
Wait. Say it again.
Top 5 final performances for
me.
No.
Playoff performance.
No, I wouldn't get. Yeah, I was with you. I was with you up to you said the finals. Because Jimmy, when I know
y'all have seen more players than me.
Nah, here's what happened, bro. By the time they got to the finals, the Heat was so beat up that it was literally Jimmy Butler and a bunch of bombs. So the defensive game plan was triple Jimmy and don't worry about anybody else, and that's how they won. But the playoffs, yes, he had one of the best playoff runs I've ever seen in a long time.
I don't know. It still wasn't better than Kawhi winning the chip that year.
He's proven it though, Jeff. Like he's proven he could be clutch. Like that's all they're gonna.
Oh yeah.
Like
so they
gotta get to the clutch, bro. He's not. I'll give you 37 tonight and win the game. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's got to get him.
The team has to take him to that. The team has to collectively get him there,
and then give him the ball at the end.
I don't know, bro.
Close the deal.
Oh.
Yeah,
we had a good 1 year, but we all know Jimmy was never built like that. Besides that 1 year, to be honest, I mean Jimmy's good. I used to always laugh at the name Jimmy Buckets. You used to laugh at the name Jimmy Buckets.
He's like, yo, you don't get no buckets.
I'm like, where the buckets? What the fuck
did he not carry the Sixers? Toby, did he not carry the Sixers, low key?
No. Carry them? No, he didn't carry us. He was a great. But that team was nice overall, though. That team was nice. Jimmy was, Embiid had a bad series, and that's really, why we lost. But Jimmy was, he was good for the team. But if he was really Jimmy Buckets, come on, we won in that series. If he was really Jimmy Buckets, he had a good year. He had a good year, but I just don't. I don't want Jimmy Butler. I want Jimmy Butler as like my 1B. I don't need him as my 1A for real. Like, let him be my second dude. And you definitely can win the chip at that point.
Dave, get in there. We think the Heat, as far as like their chance of going to the finals, stuff like that.
They're okay again. I don't see if they run up against. If they have to run up against Brooklyn, they need to hope Boston. I mean, wow. Even Boston can push them. The Heat are really, really good, bro. Their nucleus of Jimmy, Adebayo, and Lowry, that works. The Harrell coming off the bench, which still boggles my mind that you got a 20-point scorer coming off the bench. But that's the way they play, and that's how they've been able to sustain the success. But I don't think they're going to the finals again. Jimmy Butler, by the way, is clutch, bro. He's very clutch. It's just he has a lot of shooters on that team, so he doesn't always have to take the last shot. But yeah, I don't see them going back. If they have to run up against a Boston or Brooklyn or even a Philly, I don't see them. I honestly don't think they're better than any of those squads. To be honest, it's going to be Philly. I think it's going to be Brooklyn coming out. Brooklyn or Philly. It's a toss up. Boston, I think is going to get beat.
Okay, I'm gonna come back to that. What you just said. Right now, though, we got the Hawks are winning by 15 over Jeff's Hornets right now. So, like the Hornets going home.
Wait, we in the play-in game though?
Sorry, LaMelo.
Yeah.
Wait, but we in the play-in though, right? You know who's not in the play-in?
Yeah.
Y'all know who's not in the play-in though, right?
Hey,
Dave, tell them who not in the play-in, Dave.
y'all about to be done in about an hour though.
Tell them who not in the play-in, Dave. There you go. They allowed to put the ball in the back. Go ahead.
Y'all choking right now by 16 in the third quarter.
Man.
So
Hey man, listen, man. You know, again, I'm that we in the play-in. We'll live.
all right, I got you. But the reason I brought that up, besides to tell Jeff that he's losing, is about the Hawks. That means the Hawks would then face the Heat. So if you had to pick that series, how many games would the Hawks and Heat go? What y'all think?
Wow.
Gentlemen sweep.
Gentlemen sweep 5.
Yeah.
For who? The Heat?
Heat is beating most likely the Hawks, either Booms or Gentlemen sweep. I'm gonna give Trey Young a game, I guess, at the crib because he be snapping sometimes. But Gentlemen sweep.
Jeff,
I'm gonna go with Toby. They just ain't the same Hawks from last year.
okay. Dave,
Same. Even down to the games. Trey will steal one, but the Heat are just a far better team, top to bottom.
Hawks, Heat, Jordan, what you got? How many games?
Miami, I would say.
Rocket science, man. Hurry up.
Because I like Trae Young a lot. I like Trae Young a lot. Like Trae Young did beat the fucking Sixers, but
We did.
last year. But he did beat the fucking Sixers last year. So say Miami 6. Miami at 6 or 7.
Okay. Trey only got 14 tonight though. That's funny, and he's still But
It's the
all
Hornets.
right. And
Keep it real. It's the Hornets.
yeah, I got you. Who y'all got in the next play-in game? Spurs tonight. Spurs and who is it? Pelicans.
Spurs.
Oh yeah, Spurs.
I got terrible luck, as you know already, by my choice of sports teams, right? So the worst thing that could possibly happen is the Spurs make it into the actual playoffs and then have to go first round with us. So that's gonna happen. It's gonna.
You like the Spurs?
No, I hate the Spurs guts. Actually,
they play y'all really good though. Yeah,
they play us tough. I don't know what it is about Pop. Pop could take 12 dudes from sports and stuff or the YMCA and play somebody tough in the league. It's just he's that kind of coach.
Is young boy.
I think we're gonna beat them. I think we're gonna beat them, but I don't want a tough series. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to sit there and bite nails in the first round.
But y'all think Spurs beat New Orleans tonight?
Yeah, for sure. I got them. You got Pelicans.
I don't know. I think I might rock with New Orleans.
Okay.
So B.I. might go off tonight.
I got B.I. in them. That's how much I got B.I. and CJ, man.
B.I. and CJ, they might go off.
I think I'm going with the Pels too, actually. So that's what
I like that one.
I know why you going. I know why you going with the Pelicans, Mike. Because you know J Squad shit on y'all, and now you want to try to get some vengeance on him. So yeah.
What?
Well, I know you're thinking, Mike. My boy Jason, man. My boy Jason.
Yo, I always fuck with B.I. Ask them. I always fuck with B.I. from the beginning, yo.
Got it. He got. Mike got ulterior motives, gentlemen. Just let y'all know. All right. Mike is hoping that he could write that Facebook post to Jay tomorrow. What happened to your Spurs, bitch? But
I'm gonna get him though. I'm gonna get him, but I do fuck with B.I. though. All right. Next question I have the thing though. We're just off topic. Who you got for most improved player this year? Let me ask Toby because you be knowing the whole league.
I just seen something pop up saying Jordan Poole, so I'm gonna go with Jordan Poole.
That's a good one. Actually, I'm going with that one too. Jeff, who you think?
I'm gonna go LaMelo Ball.
Okay, that's a good one too. Dave?
If Lonzo didn't get hurt, and you know me, I hate Lonzo Ball. Yo. I hate the Ball brothers. I hate the Ball brothers.
You don't like Melo? Melo, nice, bro.
I didn't like any. I said, yeah, we wasn't in contact when Melo came in the league. Well, young Melo, yeah, okay. I'm gonna take that back. Melo is nice. Melo is good. Lonzo is the one I had a problem with because the shot was so broke. But if Lonzo didn't get hurt, I would say him. But I'm gonna have to roll with Toby and say Jordan Poole. He would have been my runner-up, Jordan Poole. He came out of nowhere, bro. Yeah. And literally has been filling in for Steph and Clay. Like, whenever one of them couldn't go, he's right there, and it's like they don't miss a beat.
Wait, I need to take mine
back.
I'm
gonna have to go Jordan Poole on that one.
Who you got, Jeff?
I gotta come back. I'm tripping, bro. Ja Morant, come on, man.
Some people are saying that though. Okay.
Like, look how great he got this year. He wasn't playing like this last year, Mike. Dave, don't make the face like that.
No, he was still scary last year, man.
Scary, but not
he wasn't this year scary, but he was scary last year.
Yeah, he upped his field goal percentage. He upped the field goal percentage and became more efficient, scoring 4 or 5 more points a game. No.
Yeah.
And his team is number 2 in the conference.
That's cool.
Damn, you ever play into that?
The team is great. But it's Jordan Poole.
Sound like a team effort.
Yeah, I get you that. I'll give you that.
What about Coach of the Year? Jeff, who you got for that?
Coach of the Year, you know what? I got the boy from Cleveland for Coach of the Year.
What's
crazy,
right?
He's the son of somebody, right?
Bickerstaff or something like that.
Something like just because
it is Bickerstaff. Yeah, it is Bickerstaff.
Yeah. The fact that they even in this position after all these players that they have, these young team, like I got to give them some props there.
Toby, who you got?
Monty Williams, 64 and 18.
Yeah, I don't.
Man, we got a good team though.
Right.
64 and 18.
Jordan, who you got, bro?
I'll go with the.
And don't say Doc Rivers either.
Hell no.
Never.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go with Memphis. The Memphis head coach.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I'm going with him too. Only because he was 20-2 without Ja. They kept the higher seed, so I'm gonna roll with that one on that. Dave, who you got? I forgot that Dave. Shit.
Since we're bullshitting, Frank Vogel. We're putting games of that bullshit. All right, since we playing, guys, you seriously gonna give somebody Coach of the Year for a 24-game stretch?
No, bro, he lost the only All-Star they got in the team, superstar.
All right, so guess what? So hold on, real quick. First off, yeah, that's the only superstar, but he wasn't their only player. Like I said, Desmond Bain and Brooks filled in lovely to help out that. Number two, we lost Chris Paul for a month and a half. We only lost 4 games, bro. Like in the West,
Booker, bro.
In the West. Oh,
Dave,
okay.
Hold on, Dave.
So regardless, okay. Yeah, he's never gonna say Monty. He's never gonna say that. It doesn't matter if Monty went undefeated and won the chip. Yo,
listen, they were already good last year. What were they, 2 seed last year?
I'll say
Monty. Who won it last year?
We got better last year. We got better.
Monty is a safe pick, but I don't think anyone saw Memphis being the second.
Correct.
Well, at least the National Coaches Association knows what's up and gave Monty the award.
Well, they did give it to him. They did give it to him
for the second straight year. So at least they know what's up.
He ain't getting the road trophy, just like the Suns. They ain't getting the road trophy. No, I'm joking.
Shots fired.
The most. If y'all look at the screen that says Big Mike, if the Suns win, y'all looking at the most swollest man in America, yo. Straight up, he's gonna go
win the chip.
He's gonna delete his Facebook. He's gonna delete his Facebook, throw his phone in the river. He
already tried that.
He paid somebody to take over his Facebook. Like,
He already tried that.
I came back.
I mean, it's all an opinion. At the end of the day, that trophy really don't mean shit. Because I've seen coaches who haven't won it win the whole shit. So
All right.
It sounds like it's just basically who had the worst team and had the best.
I will say this though, about the Suns, like it is gonna be sad because like if they do win the chip and they got the best record in the league, they ain't gonna have no awards, no Sixth Man of the Year, no MVP, no Coach of the Year, no nothing, and that's not usual.
Me. Thank you. Who said that?
Me.
Who said it? Jeff?
Me.
Thank you. See, that's the man who thinks along my thing. Individual
Larry
achievements
O'Brien,
don't really mean shit.
more important.
I'm saying that's not usual. It's weird that they're not getting anything. Whatever.
Yeah. I mean, we
even like Giannis was the MVP. He was MVP. You know what I mean? Like,
we're used to people ignoring us anyway. So we're gonna make it so that nobody could ignore us in the future. You know what I mean?
Right. We'll see. Rookie of the Year. What y'all think about that?
Damn, Rookie of the Year is tough.
I got Evan Mobley no matter what.
Really?
The team is not bad. I mean, he's doing what, 15, 7, and a couple assists. Like
I know who I got. I want to see who's gonna say it. Who you got, Toby?
Damn. I'm gonna just give it to Mobley just because the Cavs
are in the playoffs.
They play in, I guess. But if it wasn't
for
that, Cade Cunningham started hooping like kind of late.
Yeah.
He started hooping late. I was gonna say Cade, but I'm just gonna say Evan Mobley just because where the Cavs were. Even though they might not make the playoffs, where they were pretty impressive when they were healthy.
Dave,
a month ago, I probably would have said.
Well, we know that's what you're not saying now.
All right. that was my pick, actually, Scotty Barnes too. Yeah, Drew, who you got, bro?
Jordan stuck day, yo.
I'm crying. I would have went with Scotty Barnes too. Toronto's 5th in the East.
Yeah, I am. All right, there we go.
Yeah,
my bad, yo. My internet shit cut out. I would have said Scotty Barnes a month ago, but I'm gonna go Evan Mobley. Mobley just had a solid season, back to front, top to bottom. Averaging 15, 7, and 5. I think it's a rookie. 15, 7, and 6 or something like that. That's not bad, especially on that team that he was on. So yeah, I'm gonna go Evan Mobley with the Rookie of the Year.
All right, and while you were going, me and Jordan said Scotty Barnes too, so we'll be rolling with that.
Yeah.
All right, this is a big question. Last question of the night, fellas. The MVP race. Who's your top 5 at the end of the season in order? You can go 5 through 1 or 1 through 5. You want to do it, but who would you say is top 5? Who want to go first?
I'll go.
Who said I'll go? Jordan?
I'll go.
All right.
Embiid number 1. I gotta go with my boy. I got Jokic at number 2. I got Giannis at number 3. I got Ja Morant at number 4. No, excuse me. I'm sorry. I have Devin Booker at number 4. I apologize. Okay. And then I have Ja Morant at number 5.
All right.
I had to leave the Rosen off.
Let me just go off the 5. Of course, Embiid 1, Joker 2, 3. I'm gonna go Luka. 4. I'm going to go Giannis, and then 5 Ja.
Wow. Okay. I don't know how you got Luka above Giannis, but
Luka, he's playing with. He's the number what? 4 seed? 5 seed with who else? Jalen Brunson, Timmy Hardaway. They just traded for Spencer Dinwiddie. Like, he carried the team. He's the whole team.
Yeah.
Therefore,
what you got, Jeff?
I got Embiid, Joker, Giannis, Luka, and Ja.
Embiid, Joker, Giannis, Luka, Ja. All right. And Dave?
First off, y'all awesome, disrespectful motherfuckers. First off, just say that y'all awesome, disrespectful motherfuckers. Second, I got Joker number 1.
Okay, wow, Joker 1. All right,
hands down, best player on the planet, probably pound for pound, and that's a lot of pounds on his ass. Number two, Embiid. Embiid really stepped it up. In fact, Embiid stepped it up so much he also could have been in the most improved player talk. Number 3, Giannis, because he's Giannis. He just does anything. Number 4, Chris Paul. Sorry, but Chris Paul, the point guard, the leader of the best team in the fucking league. Yeah, that guy. Sorry, Mike. Yeah, that guy.
Yo, you sound like Jeff last year.
Y'all killed me when I said it.
You know what? You know what it is. You know what it is, yo. People don't put. I don't think people put much defensive thought into when they say MVP. They just want to think how many points he scored, how many boards he get. Did he get a double-double? Bro, it's deeper than that. Paul's defense, his leadership, passing ability, court vision, game smarts, bro, all that shit plays into an MVP choice to me. Not
You know
just
what's funny, Mike?
can he dunk or can he shoot?
You know what's funny, Dave? They be trying to kill me when I be saying numbers, and they all be like, "It's more than just numbers." And then when I say Chris Paul, they be like, "No, his number's too low." Like y'all need to make up y'all damn mind, bro.
Intangibles mean something, man. They might not mean something to the NBA, but they mean something to me. Number 5 to round that out would be Luka. Probably the best all around polished guard in the league. So,
I gave you Booker.
That's true, man. You did give me Booker. You know what? I'll take that back. You're not disrespectful.
Like I was CP3.
Yeah.
Booker, I'm gonna give it to you for D Book. D Book.
No, I think we'd be in more shit if we lost Paul than we. Yeah, we probably. Yeah. You know what? We won't be able to replace Booker scoring. That's for sure. But I don't know. Paul just brings something to our team, man. It brings a swagger that we feel like we just can't lose, yeah. I don't know. It's just, and he can take a game over.
That's the craziest list. All right, I'm gonna go with I want Embiid to win. I need Embiid to win for my future bet, but I also want Embiid to win. So I'm
trying to talk it into existence.
right, but a manifestation. So, but listen, Embiid and Joker is like 1A, 1B. Like it's so fucking.
4
close.
MVPs.
I would not be surprised if Joker won, but I'm gonna go with Embiid 1. I'm gonna go with Joker 2, Giannis 3. And even that can flip flop, you know what I mean? Because Giannis had a great season. But I'm gonna go with Joker 2, Giannis 3. Then I'm gonna go. I got the same thing Jordan got. I got Booker number 4, and number 5. I would want to say Ja, but missing 22 games is a lot of games.
Yeah,
like
it is.
So
and they won without him.
Yeah, that's what
how
I'm talking about this season. That's a lot. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's like missing 4 games of football, right? You miss 4 games of football, you can't be MVP. So it's like a lot.
Just off of what, I mean,
bro, they won without him. It don't matter. They went 19-2 or whatever without him.
How valuable are you? I feel like he was out of the race, to be honest.
Yeah,
I think he missed all that time, and they kept winning.
And like I said, like think about it, that's like missing 4 games in football. Like if you don't miss that shit, you won't be an MVP at all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna roll with I'm actually gonna roll with DeRozan for number 5.
That was a worse pick.
Yeah, that was a bad pick.
DeRozan was killing for most of the season.
That was a long time ago.
I would take.
You know what? You're right. I'm gonna go Tatum. I'm gonna go with JT up there. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah.
Cool.
Sure.
Yo, hold up real quick? Is there a game requirement for MVP? Like number of games played?
Not officially,
bro. This would be the first year that LeBron's not finals candidate, MVP candidate. Yo,
they're terrible this year.
I mean, they were terrible.
Was he terrible?
Yeah, but he 11.
I know.
Hell yeah,
he didn't have his
30.
He was having 30 against
he didn't have his best year, but he did have 30. But
he averaged 30.
He averaged almost 30 points a game.
Yeah, he averaged 30 a game.
He was sitting all the bad games. He was sitting all the hard games. Then the shitty teams.
He was injured, Jordan.
They got Rudy Gobert up there, Trae Young and Jason Tatum rounding out the top 10.
What MVP?
Bro, they
for MVP.
500.
Could you imagine anybody calling Rudy
Gobert
sense,
MVP? Bro.
Yeah, they bugging with the Gobert thing. You know, yeah.
After 5, it really doesn't matter. Like,
yeah, it don't matter.
Yeah, that's true.
But listen, real quick before we go, so we all got Suns in the West right now. I know Jeff got Bucks in the East to get to the finals. Toby, you got Sixers to get to the finals? That's your picking?
Sixers is my fan favorite. Realistically, Bucks.
Wait, what? You say like the Nets and Sixers in the East? Like I'm lost.
Not the Nets, man. The Nets will lose to Boston.
You said it already.
Okay, you did say that. You're right.
Jordan, who you got going to the finals in the East?
Bucks.
All right, and Dave.
Nets.
Really? Oh, Nets.
Okay. $3 in Nets, and I'm
damn. It's either Nets or Sixers. Nets or Sixers. I'm leaning toward the Nets though.
Bro, the Sixers ain't getting to the finals, bro.
You are.
Finals, bro.
I mean, honestly, they could. B could dominate all the way through. You know what I mean?
Bucks is the best team.
That's what I'm thinking, man.
But they're gonna need more than that. They're gonna need more than that.
Bucks is the best.
They need more than that.
Yeah, I'm rolling with the Bucks too, man. I was like kind of.
I kind of want them to win too. I want the Bucks to win so we can get that vengeance, baby.
Yeah, I figured that.
I don't think the Bucks did last year.
I might get smacked again.
I got the
Because you know, if we
Suns
beat somebody else, they're gonna be like, "Yeah, I couldn't beat the Bucks though." So I want to make sure it's the Bucks.
Most likely, it's gonna be the Bucks. It's
I
gonna be
can't wait
Bring out shotguns.
Well, thank you guys again for coming on this show. Been a great half court trap. Dave, thanks for joining us, man.
Word.
Y'all having another one this season?
Yeah, we're having another one. Yeah, we're having another one. Probably a few weeks,
brother.
3 weeks.
Sign me up.
All right.
Sign me up. I'll be here.
Dave,
Yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow night, Dave, on the Moon Night show. You already know that. So
yes, sir. I'm about to go watch it right now. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, word.
So, you don't do podcasts every day, guys. But anyway, I'll see you guys, on the next one. Thank you all for coming out, and have a good one.
Later, brothers. Good talking to y'all. Yeah. Peace, peace.